Welcome to my channel The Legends, and today I'm here to help you out how to play chess. Basically now you can watch friends. Now I have the pawns out here arranged numerically and I have the chess board. So now, not wasting more time, I will go and move out how to play chess. Okay friends, now you can hear from closely, you can view and observe the pawns available in this chess board. Starting up with the first line. The first line, which is this line, I'm talking about this line, the spots. This are called soldiers. These are 18 numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And even in the black chess, we have 8 soldiers in line. The second line, which can you see, you have much observed that their size and shapes are not same. They are basically the generals available in the chessboard. First, starting up with lining of the king. This is the king available in the chess. Second is the queen. Both black. You can have observed both black and white. Even you have black and white. At the back of this called ship. These are 2 in numbers and available in both the colors. Black and white, there are 2. Here we have elephant. Very unique one. Also known as knight in English. This one, horse, also known as the black knight in the chess board, is a very unique move. One of the wonderful kind. It has only 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Equally distributed. So now I'm going to talk about how to arrange them in the chess board. The arrangement is very simple. And it's very easy to understand. So I'm just starting off with the soldiers. The soldiers are always in the second line of border because their soldiers are meant to protect the generals. So I'm now sticking it up here 1 and all together here. So now you can see friends, this is the line of the border, the first line of defense. The second line consists of the king. The white king is always at the White House. Middle of the board, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. And the black house spot is for the queen, because king is always with the queen. So king, queen. Both sides of the king, queen, they have 2 friends, which is bordered by elephants. 2 elephants. Here 1, here again 1. You can see elephants together with queen, king and queen. Now it's horse. Horse is always at the second last of the side, more cornermost. Can you see, my friends? Yeah, is the second most corner, and this one at the third most corner. Now I'm talking about the ships. Here, this is here, this is here. So now, friends, the same format will be also in the opposite side. So quickly do the duplicate of this in the opposite side, or replica. You can just simply say that you can just replica this one and stick it here. So the view would be now like this, as we can see the same on each side. Now friends, you have much seen that both this are the black king is always like this one. You can see here, yeah, black king is in the same line with the king, but in that side the difference is that it's in the White House, and there the king is at the black house, because there's a black, so it will be in the black house, and queen in that instead of that place would be in the second house. So now I will talk about the moves available as a chess, starting up with the soldier. The soldiers moves are very simple. They only move only 1 house here. It can move only here or here at a time. In the first move it can move 2 houses. It cannot move diagonals, it cannot move front, it cannot move back, it can only move straight, okay? So here it can move 1 house, 2 house, or in the first only it can move only 2 house, but in the rest of the time it will move only 1 house and 1 house. Now talking about the attacking of the soldier. Instead, just observe that, just think that a horse is here. Now the soldier cannot move front because it is blocked. Neither it could eat it. So the soldier in that position is blocked. But in this place, if would be another black soldier here, this thing, then the soldier can attack this black soldier. This soldier out. The soldier can attack the black soldier, and then he can move again forward. Because I'm just talking it simply, it's not difficult to understand the move here. If you just concentrate nicely. The soldiers, they only move straight. They move straight, they attack diagonals. They move straight, they attack diagonals. They'll go here. It can attack here like this. It can attack like this also. But if to move only straight. So now talking about the second move is of ship. Ship is independent. It can move up straight. It can move straight back. It can move back and straight indefinitely. No limited numbers. It can move left. It can move right. But it cannot move diagonals way. While talking about the attacking of the ship, it cannot attack like this. It cannot attack like this. It can only attack straight ways. It can only attack the straight long way. So, out. And now you see, it can move only straight. To move like this, like this. Ships are also known as tanks because they are very heavy duty and they can move strong straight line and plus. Move in plus signs. So I'm just showing you up here how it moves. It moves only straight line. It will move only straight line. It can move only this lines. It can move that side, this lines. It can move straight line. Or that's line. It can move also. It can eat up here. This one it can eat. Okay, my friends. Now you have understand the move of this ship. It is at the corners. Both we have black, two soldiers. Ships. Even here we have one soldiers. Now I'm talking about the horse. In this boat, the most difficult move, if a pawn has, and in one of pawns is the horse. The one who can use the move properly, the use of the horse, who can win this game very easily. See, like if you've seen all these lines, generals have to move front, but it's covered by the soldiers. But horses are this one which can jump over it. But it's a unique formula. It's 1, 2, half, half. The first 1, 2 house, it have to move straight. Like this one, how it moves straight. Plus sign, plus directions, plus, straight, up, down, left, right. Even this one have to follow the first 2 steps, 1, 2. But the half it can take either in the left side or at the right side. I know, friends, it's much more confusing, so I'm just showing you how it works. 1, 2, half. 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 Now I'm just showing you with this laser how it is actually. It's not tough, okay? See, this is the horse. It can move in 1, 2. It have to move only 1, 2, but it cannot stay in this house. Neither it can stay in this house. It have to move 1, 2, and half here. This is the position where it will come from, this position, or it will come here 1, 2, and half. It can also come this side 1, 2, and half. 1, 2, and half. 1, 2, and half. 1, 2, and half. Or it cannot come back because it is blocked by its own soldiers. It's blocked by his own team. So it cannot come back. Okay, my friends? It's 1, 2, and half, 1, 2, and half. Just observe that this one is here. Then this 1, 2, half. It can eat it. So 1, 2, and half. But it's not a good move, okay? Don't copy this move, okay, please, because it's not a good move. See, the next stance is black. No, he will eat you directly like this, and your horse, the general, is gone. So please don't use such kind of moves. Now, talking about elephant. This is, as I told you in the previous session, that it is one of the most unique one. You have observed that it is in the black one. One is at the black. One horse is at the black house, and one is at the white Whereas in the black team, one is also at the black and one is at the white. Both elephants are also equally distributed. In the white team, they are in the black, it's in the white. In that team, you can see it is in the black and then it is at the white. So, I will show you how it works. The horse, this one, it moves diagonal ways. Diagonals, okay? Diagonals, crossword lines, no? Crosswords. The white elephant only moves in the white crossroads, which is at the white side. It will move always in the white side. Whereas the black one moves always in the black corners. They can go as much as they want. They can attack like this. Okay? Black one and the white one can go and attack like this. Sorry, my king fell down. That's not funny, yeah? Fell out like this, okay? So you keep it here. So now if you see, their functions are same. But the difference is that they are different in colors. This white one can move only in the white houses here. And they are white. Here white, here white. I'm telling you, try to understand it. See, it can move here, it can move here, it can move along the white side. Indefinitely, it can move only in the white side. This one can move. The white elephant can only move in the white side. Please note that. And the black elephant can move only in the black side. Please note it. But it cannot move straight or front back. It can move only in the diagonal ways. So now you keep it here. And back into position. Now I'm talking about the most strongest pawn in this chessboard or in the world. As only, not the least, only one. It's the queen. Queen is only one in this chess. One in the white side, one in the black side. You can see here, it is near the king. Yeah, can you see? Yes, it is near the queen. Now I'm just take it back. Yeah. I will just keep it here. The queen can move everywhere. It's the only one pawn in this board which can move everywhere. It can move straight. It can move straight, diagonals. As we know that only elephants can move in diagonals till now, but queens also can move in diagonals. It doesn't depend that which it can move both in white. It can move if it's in the black. It can move in the black also diagonals indefinitely. It can move like ship, the side, up and down. So basically, the queen has the moves combined together with. If you combine the moves of ship and elephant, the total combination of those is a queen. Queen is the most strongest. It is always with the king. And last, talking about the king. The king move is very simple. The king's move is very simple. It can move only one house. It's also like the queen, but the difference is that the king can move only one house, not more than that. It can move everywhere, but it can move only one house. So just king is useless in this board. This we have to protect this one, nothing else. Okay. Now guys, you have understand that how to play chess, how to give moves, but just remember one thing. I want to just share with you up that you have, after learning chess, you would be searching in the internet that what's the best move, how to play chess, tricks to play chess. There's no basically any trick, okay? It's just fake videos and comments listed by some foolish peoples in the world. There's no tricks to play. There's only one trick, and no trick only, that you have to observe very nicely and give the move according to your understand. Okay, you understand the move and give. The opponent maybe he, she, or maybe someone who because every human has a different move, so we cannot see someone's video and understand that this move he can apply this, he can do that, he can do that. We cannot plan. So our game plan should be that first always at the white's move to do, and black is at the second. If you're on the white, then you get the first chance to do. Your goal should be that you have to give king checkmate, not check. If you give check, he will be safe, but you have to give check and mate. Check means, by the way, like if the king is here and your elephant is here, then it's check, because elephant can hit the king. It is check. If you go it here, it will be it will be not check anymore. It will be safe. So it is just check. When give horse also here, if you give horse here, then again it is check. 1, 2.5. I told you now move 1, 2.5. So it's check. You have to move it up. Here also check. Here also check. Here it's not check. You're safe. Okay. But to give a checkmate here is very difficult. Since because the opposition will not let his king in the front. Okay. How I'm showing you as an example. Opposition will try to defeat your all the important generals. Then slowly he will hit your king. So, see, if I keep my queen here, just observe, yeah, queen here, game is ended. No, the game is not ended. You might think the game is ended, but actually the game is not ended, because see, it can move here, it cannot move here, but it can move here. So it's not checkmate till now, it's just check. So my move then 1, 2.5. If I do, it's not a good trick. So if you just think that my elephant also is here, now you can see that it is check and mate. The game ends here. The game ends here because now the king cannot escape from anywhere. It cannot escape, but it can be defended only like this. One here, but I eat it up here. So game is ended. The game ends here. So my friends, I'll tell you how to play chess. Basically, now you have learned how to play chess, and I think that you have learned how to play chess.